We're here with this week's Eastern Utah Community Credit Union Athlete of the Week, track star, cross-country star, Rozlyn Stowe. Roz, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for taking the time to come talk to us. We really appreciate it.
Of course. I'm glad that you guys could come.
You know, we're here to celebrate a pretty momentous occasion for you, committing to Utah Valley University, going D1 on the cross-country scene. Just looking at the night as a whole, what have the emotions been like for you as you've gone through this signing?
It's been surreal, honestly. I'm really excited. It's kind of bittersweet because this whole 4 years I'm going to look back and really miss it. But I'm so excited just to go to the next level and see what lies ahead and just the new challenges and memories that I'm going to make at UVU.
I mean, you've made a name for yourself on the national scale. You have dominated the cross-country field. They were talking about 3 individual state championships and just an incredible turnout, and you've had an impact on the national scene as well, meaning you had your pick of colleges to try and go to. What made you choose Utah Valley in this process?
As soon as I met the team, I just fell in love. The team just took me in immediately. I felt like they felt like family when I first met them, and it really just felt like home compared to all the other places. And so I just knew that that was the place I wanted to grow as a student and as an athlete.
Now, something that really stood out about your signing tonight is not only were you hearing from coaches and teammates how impressive you are, the kind of impact you've left on Utah cross country, but you also had the opportunity to hear from what opposing coaches had to say. What was that like, being able to hear from these opposing coaches' perspective on the things you've been able to accomplish?
I'm so glad that I could just be an impact and that they had good things to say, because when I look at my opponents, I don't really look at them like opponents. I look at them like we're all in this together, just competing for ourselves. And I'm just really happy that like we could be friendly, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's something that was something that Coach Jukes hit on during this signing process, was how friendly you are, how you're always smiling. Running, not necessarily a sport you see a lot of people smiling during. How do you keep yourself so positive while you're running these races?
I just remember the love that I have for this sport. I love it because it brings me purpose and passion, and I've always, ever since I was little, I've just took to this. So I just remember why I started, and usually that I never forget the reason I do it, and that helps.
Now, something that was talked about pretty heavily here was your injury season during your junior year and how you were able to bounce back effectively from that. Looking just at your high school and middle school career in cross country as a whole, what do you think the biggest lessons you've learned have been from cross country?
Honestly, I've really learned to overcome and to just push through hard times, because I know no matter what, there's going to be setbacks in running, and I just have to be strong and know how to overcome that. And even though it's easier said than done, I just have to remember it's going to be worth it in the end, and I just have to stick it through.
Now, cross-country has really taken over in the Castle Country. Carbon and Emory powerhouses year after year in the sport. Looking at the next generation of athletes, Roz, what advice would you give to them as they take their steps into this cross-country journey?
Just have fun with it. Don't overthink it. And just find your why, like your reason why you're doing this, and just never forget that. And that should help fuel you through your journey. And that's kind of just what I learned.
Something we always like to ask student athletes is, of course, you are a student first. How do you manage to balance all of this, running across the state and sometimes even nationally with the academic side of things? How do you balance that?
It's definitely not easy, but I learned you just got to make time for it. Sometimes I have to stay up late and finish assignments, but as long as you're willing to put in the work and make sacrifices, if that's like sacrificing some of your sleep or waking up early, it'll all be worth it in the end.
Now, Roz, before we let you go, is there anything you want to leave us off with?
No, just have fun with it, and honestly, like I love it. It hasn't been easy like the whole career. There's definitely been ups and downs, but overall, I feel like it's been amazing.
Roz, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. Congratulations on your signing, and good luck on the next level.
Thank you so much.